Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And it's the Warriors to start out. To the paint. Here's Green. Good. And Bumble gets the assist. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked him who was worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player. He's so effective. Now, right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
James, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined
not
to give up the easy deuce there. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Curry. To halt the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
James with the bucket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Great D that time from Green. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Trailing by 5. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Los Angeles now. There's the screen to the middle. Here's Hayes. And he makes good on the layup.
He's up to my screen.
Hayes got his second basket of the game.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammate.
Here's Green. The rebound by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Hayes. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Curry. Podziemski trying to break loose.
Podziemski? Look at Curry. Why is it Podziemski?
Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Warriors trail by 7. Curry with it. Defended by Reeves. Here's Butler. The Lakers with the rebound.
Butler.
There's the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APP sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with this guy.
It's soft, man. Yeah.
And he can't hit the second. Warriors trailed by 5. Here's Payton. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
So much attention on Steph. That really opens up his floor.
Down low. Here's Hayes. Kicks it out to James. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Post. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Come on, Post.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Hayes. And here is Doncic. He's defended by Podziemski. Back to Hayes. Chalk up 2 there. Hayes.
Post, come on, Post up, fella.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Was shot by Payton. And here is Hachimura. The three for Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Los Angeles leading by 8. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Warriors trailed by 6. Goes up on the wing. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hield. Taken away by Hayes. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. James all the way to the rack.
Love how quickly the King got out there. The first 2 steps getting that break started.
Now Payton with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Doncic with it. Out guarded by Hield. Reeves outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's rebounded by Curry.
Double.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 6-point game. It's deflected. Can't connect from 14 feet out. LeBron galloping to the rack. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Butler with the ball, defended by Reeves. Outside, Payton. And he gets the whistle. That's on LeBron James.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Man.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Lakers leading by 8. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr.
Oh, man.
He wants to talk to his guys. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Curry. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. Here's Butler. He has yet to score. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4. Out to Doncic. Butler with the steal. Now Green. Outside Curry. Stolen by Reeves. By himself. LeBron
They're
sticks
going
it
to
home.
And another great performance here from LeBron on the offensive end. Man, that is the norm.
Pass to Green. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Reeves. Jumps up. And the jump by LeBron.
Back it up, give me this.
In there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And we got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Warriors trailed by 12. Curry with it. It's Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. Winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
They're on a 10-2 run here. James, no good. And here's Golden State. They trail by 14. Back to Doncic. Screen by James. Inside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's James. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. No good that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. Butler feeling it out a bit. Butler gets a step, and he makes that one.
Yeah, got up to speed and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. It's a hand on it. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Warriors making a switch here. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being working it into the paint. That's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And they double up. And Green gets it to go. Green's got to go in the second half. First points in the third quarter for the Warriors.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Vanderbilt lays it up.
Come on.
And the Lakers lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Milton. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trailed by 16. Green left side. Outside Curry. Here's the screen.
Steph did a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throw.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for Curry. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Milton. No scoring in this one. Down low. And it's Butler missing.
Come on.
Lakers leading by 14. Pass to Finney-Smith. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And again, the Lakers no good. Butler with the ball. Gwinnett picks him up. Oh, no, stopping.
Two right there for Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Vanderbilt. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Come on, Draymond Green.
His third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Glenn, a screen. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And it's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Butler hits it with traffic.
With
a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Good on the shot, and that shaves
Butler's got it.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Warriors trailed by 8. And there's the drive. Len.
Oh, what the?
Smart anchor passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention.
Come on, Green. What them say?
The best shot
Come on, Green.
for the team.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter that close. Len being aggressive right now. Every time he's getting the ball in the paint.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Some changes for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Butler. Good
Come on,
defensively
Buzzers.
by Hachimura. Ron right side. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Sabaton Hayes.
Timing right there just led him perfectly.
Here's Butler. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Vamos botar mal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said in the huddle, we got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks, David. Warriors trailed by 10. Green, the screen. And it's Hield off the drive. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. At the elbow, it's James. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the three, that makes him really difficult to check.
Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Curry on the wing. Kept alive. They kick out to Hield. And here is Curry. The free ball from Curry.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
To the paint. Here's Hayes. It falls for the 6th
Come
time
on,
in 7
Green.
tries this contest. That's 86%.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Green. That's tipped. Reeves right side. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Curry has it in the corner. The tray. Heel left side. Over in the corner, Green. That one misses.
Come on, Green.
Lakers leading by 12. LeBron outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Off the inbound pass. Misses off the right eye. Warriors trail by 13. That's a 2 from Butler. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Hard dribble, pull up, bang. Jimmy Butler.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Reeves. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here is Green. Outside Butler. And it's denied. Here's Reeves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he can't get the first one. So he can't get either to fall.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Had a chance there to cut it to 6.
Here's come on, man.
Los Angeles leading by 11 to the left wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Hield.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
First free throw is good.
Foot, man.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors trail by 12. Hield with it. He's picked up by Doncic. To the middle. Stolen by Reeves. Here's Hayes. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Inside. Here's Hayes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the win. Hayes got 9 points here in the second half. Down low. Green. And he banks in the layup.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers.
And one, man.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense is elite and leading to titles.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the Warriors miss again. Pass to Hayes. Reeves outside. Back to Hayes. It's stolen by Green. They kick out to Hield. Curry with it. Over Doncic. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, that's right.
For the
Come on.
three. And another three for the Lakers. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Oh, show you équipe là. Là, vous avez le même genre encore.
Brett Berry, Greg.
Putain. It's in, man. It's in, man. It's in Hayes. Yeah? Back up here a minute. I have minutes encore, mon cher. Les femmes, nous, team qui a marqué. Ils ont fait tout top. Les bons, men. John Wayne. Let me sit him somewhere. People. Okay, now. Okay, là, men. Bah, comme quand équipe ça, moi, je suis. Fou. Eh, non, mais là, faut me dire, mon cher. Faut me dire, là, qu'on y a là. Chef, mal pour même team, là. Oh, yours, non. Mas esse Pozinski. Pozinski vai bombar aí, mano. Yeah. Okay. Lee. None.
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQ from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
There's a good screen. Here's Butler. Drops in
None.
the
None.
Well, you want to stop Steph in a two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Back to LeBron. The Lakers moving the ball around. Hachimura. Payton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. On the wing, Payton. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuminga. Got a piece of it. Back to Curry. Another shot.
Come on!
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
RJ with how well Curry continues to play. I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Now Reeves. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Okay. Dale, é mesmo defesa. Dale, é mesmo defesa. Kaka. Mbap changer neg mwen yo. Mbap changer neg mwen yo. Be please defend, man.
Here's will inbound. And with an update from the sideline.
Pozeski pa yon defense, n'a pris de Pozeski nan game, n'a pris de defense, mon cher.
Kevin briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry.
Pozeski pa yon defense, mon cher.
Curry your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best position player in the
Thank you.
league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Payton. And the rejection by James. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Come on!
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's LeBron. Green with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Richard, we know that
That's a passion. Pas going to shoot him, man. Pas going to shoot him.
Over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Outside Green. Back to Payton. At the elbow, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get on the shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so it's the Lakers with it. Trailing by 4. Pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. It's deflected. They retain possession. Back to Green. To the inside. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And their post play has been really solid.
Step
right off the bat.
make a fight. Don't lie.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And here is Hachimura. No scoring in this one. Kuminga with it. He's covered by Hachimura. Now Butler.
Come on, Butler. What's that about this?
Out to Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Inside. James. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Reeves can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Back to Payton. Left side Curry. Outside Kuminga.
Kuminga.
And here is Los Angeles now. Over to the left wing. On the wing, James. Nailed from three-point land.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to score.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, B.A. That one's not going to go. Down low. Mr. Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Payton. Lays it up and picks it in.
That's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Now, here's Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one goes in.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he made the right read on that play, but he just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it's Doncic missing. And stolen by James.
Shit, man. Come on, guys.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
It's Curry with the drive. Pass to Reeves. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Come on, you can't pay him.
That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lakers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's the pick. Here's Doncic. And Hayes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Doncic. No good on the shot. Not long that time.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Green, the screen. Kuminga with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Kuminga's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood.
That's a thick foul, man.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Okay, man. Okay.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Nice.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Seco, Blue.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pass to Podziemski. Drills it from outside. Podziemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Looney. That
Come on,
one, no
Nene.
good. Good work defensively by Hachimura. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Pass to Podziemski. Six on the shot clock. They kick out to Heel. Out to the right wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by one. Reeves outside. Oh, and the buzzer.
What the hell, man?
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
And here are the Warriors now, after LeBron James's miss. Hield can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. A two-point game. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers.
Come on, Petron, man.
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Lakers shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
They kick it out to Green. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul.
Oh, net up, movie.
That is his
No caca, monsieur.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. Finney Smith with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Len. That one misses. Great D that time from Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
This is the definition of force. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Len. Second chance effort. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
My. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being 18. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's Kuminga. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Green, the screen. Here's Payton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Payton's got 7 points in the game.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Len with it. Hasn't made one yet. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Stolen by Len. And here's the break. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
To the middle. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt with the screen. Finney-Smith with it. Now Green defending. Just 4 to shoot. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for the Lakers. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Doncic outside. Driving to the basket.
This guy, man, so
And off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Post. And that one drops for him. Post has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And we wrap up
Post,
the
man, Post. I want to get
an exciting fourth quarter. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Bah, après, timeout, man. Oh, toi. Shit. Still.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Curry in the lane. Out to Payton. To the wing on the left. Here's Looney. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's James. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors leading by 4. On the wing, James. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
To the inside. Looney.
Come on, Looney.
LeBron with some nice D. Pass to Hachimura. It's the three-point bomb.
Hachimura there.
Hachimura's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Ah, come on, Kerry, man.
And here's the Lakers. They lead by 1. LeBron outside. A 3. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Oh.
And the second free throw, good. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Now, here's Green. Shot clock at 5. They double team Kerr. And they force the shot clock violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
James left side. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Curry. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Los Angeles. Here's LeBron.
Yeah, somebody find ya. Got no kaka missing. I let them walk him no more,
The lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
They double team Curry. Moody with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hayes. And a wide open look for James. James with another miss. Warriors trailed by 4. The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
Shit, man. Come on.
Side off the mark. Down low. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. And again,
come on, guys, man.
Warriors missing. Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. The shot's good.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And it's LeBron James.
Come on, man.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And the dunk by James.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead in double digits. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed their
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
They
built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David.
Same man, bud.